Do you make these super common English mistakes? Because if you do, you're not alone. I hear proficient English speakers making them all the time, and it drives me crazy. Are you ready? All right, which sentence is correct? I can't be asked to go out tonight. I can't be asked to go out tonight. The correct one is B. I can't be asked to go out tonight. If you can't be asked to do something, it means you don't have the enthusiasm or energy. It's similar to can't be bothered. It's very British and very useful. I think I said it yesterday. I can't be asked to cook dinner. Should we get Nando's? The reason it's a common mistake is that asked is a similar sound to asked, but it has a k sound. And in spontaneous, fast English speech, it might be hard to differentiate between the two. And so some people might assume that it's asked, not asked. Can you hear the difference? I really can't be asked to do my homework. All right. This confusion is an example of an EGGCORN. That's the term that we use to describe words or phrases that a person wrongly thinks is another word or phrase that sounds similar. So for example, asked, not asked. Now, proficient English speakers make these mistakes all the time. And today, we're going to fix those mistakes together so that you don't make them. And we're going to do it as a quiz. I'll give you two options and a sentence. You pick the correct option and then we'll explain after. Make sure you watch to the end because there's a mini test plus a free downloadable PDF with loads of examples of EGGCORNs that you can learn from and practice. All right, let's go. EGGCORN quiz, round 1, question 1. For all intensive purposes, they've lost the election. For all intents and purposes, they've lost the election. Which one is it? The answer is B, for all intents and purposes. This phrase means in almost every practical way. So in this example of an election, the winner hasn't been declared yet, but it basically, in every practical way, the election is over and we know who the winner is and who the loser will be. Here's another example. For all intents and purposes, the game was over when Liverpool scored their 4th goal against Arsenal. So the game technically hadn't finished when Liverpool scored the 4th goal, but it was essentially over because Arsenal had no way of coming back into the game. All right. Question number 2. She became the scapegoat for the failed project. She became the scapegoat for the failed project. The answer is A, scapegoat. A scapegoat is a person who is unfairly blamed for something going wrong, even if it's not their fault and they're not guilty. So for example, the presentation was a complete disaster and they've made the intern the scapegoat because it had loads of typos and errors in it. So remember, next time you're using this phrase, there are no escaping goats, just a scapegoat. All right, number 3. These two ideas are one and the same. These two ideas are one and the same. This is a tricky one. What's the answer? Okay, the answer is B, one and the same. It means they are identical. Another example, her online persona and real life personality are one and the same. Okay, question 4. He walked in completely butt naked. He walked in completely butt naked. The answer? A, buck naked. However, both are commonly used. So the meaning of this phrase is to be totally naked. During my research, I found that butt naked was also commonly used, but it's a more modern form and considered perhaps a bit more informal. Buck naked has been in use for a long time and is perhaps a touch more formal. To be honest, I think I probably used both. Okay, let's put it into another example sentence. I'm still not used to seeing people butt naked in the sauna. I'm still not used to seeing people butt naked in the sauna. All right, number 5 is a fun one. It's a doggy-dog world out there. It's a doggy-dog world out there. Which is correct? The answer is B, dog eat dog. Now, this is a fun phrase that is used to describe a situation in which people will do anything to be successful, even if it harms other people. An example sentence: the one thing I know about investment banking is that it's a dog-eat-dog business. Dog-eat-dog is cute, but not right. All right, question number 6. Our next question is another fun one. Let me explain it in layman's terms. Let me explain it in layman's terms. Okay, the answer is A, layman's terms. It means simple language that anyone can understand. This science article explains things in layman's terms. Lame man's terms is hilarious, but not quite right. Question number 7. Here comes a juicy one. That's a mute point. That's a moot point. Have you heard this one before? Okay, the answer is B, a moot point. A moot point is something that's not worth discussing because it won't make a difference. So let me put it into an example sentence. Whether we should have left earlier or not is a moot point now. So discussing if we should have left earlier is pointless because it's happened and it can't be changed. So it's a moot point. Moot, not mute. Okay, let's do another one. Right, moving on to question 8. She's just biting her time. She's just biding her time. The answer is B, biding her time. This is a phrase that's used to say that someone is waiting patiently. I'm not rushing my job search. I'm just going to bide my time until the right opportunity comes. Question number 9. Number 9 is a tricky one that lots of proficient speakers get wrong. This is a classic case in point. This is a classic case and point. The answer is A, case in point. It's a great phrase to use to give a perfect example. British weather is unpredictable. Case in point, it's sunny and it's raining. And our 10th question is a funny one. We need to nip it in the bud. We need to nip it in the butt. The answer is A, nip it in the bud. It means stop something early before it becomes too big. Let's deal with the problem now and nip it in the bud. Nip it in the butt sounds really funny, but again, it's not the phrase. Right, that's 10 eggcorns for you. Now it's time to do a pop quiz to see what you've learnt. Good luck. Now, if you'd like more eggcorns just like these ones, I have a very special downloadable PDF worksheet that goes along with this video. It has more examples of common mistakes plus practice exercises and activity that you can use in the classroom if you're a teacher. The link is in the description below. So go right now, download it for free and enjoy. Now, if you've enjoyed this video, I think you might love this video right here. So go click, check it out, and I'll see you inside the video.